Ooh, it's not looking good for your boy Tip, man. Now, yesterday I made that video about that this girl Sabrina Peterson, who was one of Tiny's homegirls and has been in the Tiny Ti circle for many years. And she allegedly said that she alleged that Ti had pulled a gun out on her and went off. And then the next day, boom, all these women coming forward talking about sex trafficking with T.I. and Tiny. Now, me personally, I'm not surprised because it's been well known, just like I said with Will and Jada, Tiny and T.I. have been swingers for years. Like, that's what they do. They bring girls to the bedroom, and there's been pictures over the years leaked out with them naked, half naked, with girls, butt naked girls on yachts and jacuzzis. Like, that's what they do. When they met, Tiny was the star. She was an escape. They escaped a long time ago, but she was an escape. She was a lead writer. She had the bread, and then he took off, and she's like, all right, well, how do I satisfy my man? He's not a forklift driver, you know what I mean? He's a superstar rapper. He's got girls handing, throwing themselves at him. So she figured, let's he's gonna sleep with other women regardless. You might as well be a part of it. That's like basically how she thought. I don't know if that's how Tiny always got down, but that's what they do. And now all these girls are coming forward. It kind of looked like this is some get back from the Sabrina girl, because when she posted that stuff on Instagram, Ti didn't respond. Tiny did, but she basically said a whole lot of nothing. And of course, they not saying nothing now because, like I say, 15 women have come. And like I said, I always you knew about the stuff and would hear about the stuff they was doing, but I never thought about drugs and stuff being involved. But when you think about sex, if it's not consensual sex between two people morally or whatever, usually drugs are involved in a lot of this freaky shit, man. And one of these girls had a testimony was one anonymous woman says during CIAA weekend in Charlotte 2016, she claims she went to a Ti and Tiny's Ritz hotel room, and her phone was confiscated at the door, and Molly and cocaine was handed out, and only the people who removed their pants were told to stay. And she says, I watched him drag girls back and forth from the bedroom to the bathroom to the living room. One girl was crying because she wanted to leave, but they refused to give her phone to call Uber. All right, so that's 2016. Now, this shit goes back to 2005, one of the testimonies. So this has been going on for years. And I think VH1 gave these motherfuckers a TV show, and, and they was on some Cosby Show shit. Man, this surviving Ti and Tiny. And like I say, these I'll read one of these other ones, and she keeps the girl from the CIAA one, and she continues and says, I was so lucky because my homeboy Troy was there, part of Tip's entourage. He pulled me into another room to smoke and told me Tip, she good, meaning she don't bother her. I watched him drag girls back and forth, blah blah blah. And then she says that one of her security guard told him to pick this bitch up off the bed. They carried her to the bathtub and left her there. Whoa, bro, this is man, this is some R. Kelly shit, man. People are coming forward. Another woman says she was working with Tip as a stripper back in 2013 when Tip invited her to take drugs and have sex with him and Tiny in return for a payment. She claims Tip got upset and that was showing that Tiny got upset that Ti was showing her more attention. This is that jealousy shit. Like I said, group sex. Gotta leave your feelings at the door if you in some freaky shit like this. But Tiny got upset that Ti was showing more attention to the stripper and hit her before Ti choked her out. When she threatened to tell, she was told that she could face deport. Oh, she could get deported, and she was threatened that she would get. They was gonna deport her out of Atlanta. They even got some confessions where girls were basically framed and told that they would be arrested for prostitution if they came forward and said anything. Some girl, like I say, the 2005 confession, NBA All Star Weekend in Colorado. Girls were high. Girls were pressured for sex. Like this is a lot of them. Like I say, it's some of it is kind of like okay, why all of y'all coming forward now? But I think this Peterson girl is behind it. The girl who he pulled the gun out on allegedly, because the day after that, all of this comes out piled up. Just ridiculous, man. Tip and Tiny are in some deep shit. And like I say, I don't usually jump. You know, I mean, nowadays we live in a society where it's like you're guilty till proven otherwise, and I hate to jump on the gun like this, but like I say, just knowing how they get down, you know what they do. You know what I mean? I'm not surprised by some of this shit, man. The passing out girls lace blunts with Molly and all of this. I mean, this is crazy. This is insanity, bro. Wow. Yeah. So Tip and Ti in some real, real trouble right here, man. This is not a good look. I want Jay Z, Rock Nation. I don't know if they could really save them from this situation. It hasn't been a good 8 last months for Rock Nation people right now. I, like I say, 15 women, bro. Yeah, and that's just right now, and this is the first 24 hours. You know what I mean? Probably more gonna come forward. I don't know if they just feel more empowered to say something now because Tiny's best friend switched on her and turned on her and told everybody what's going on. I don't know if Sabrina reached out to these girls, but like I say, Ti and Tiny. I remember Gucci got some heat because he said on Twitter years ago, "I want to fuck Tiny little ugly ass." Everybody was laughing, but it was kind of like an inside joke because it's like, yeah, like niggas know Ti kind of passes his wife around, like. Man, I don't know. I feel sorry for those kids. You know what I mean? And Atlanta's a big small city. It's a small ass city. It's got to be rough for them right now. The Harris family is going through it, man. The Tip brought this on himself, man, and Tiny brought this on herself. You know what I mean? This could possibly ruin her image, ruin her career. She ain't never did no prison time before. This ain't the type of lifestyle she lived. You know, she sacrificed everything to make this guy happy, and y'all live in this crazy alternate lifestyle, sex lifestyle, and you bringing in drugs and violence and all this scandal shit, and now it then came back to haunt you. But like I said, only reason I think it's possibly true is because, like I say, from pictures and from rumors and from reports, this is apparently how they move. You know what I mean? That's how they always got down. So that's why the story is kind of like it's really intriguing because it's like, damn, you know what I mean? This ain't no, this really ain't as random as it seems for people who probably didn't have a clue about it. It wasn't that random to me. I really wasn't surprised. Like I said, that's why I'm probably so late on the video. I wasn't shocked at all. But let me know what y'all think, man. Ti and Tiny out here running a damn sex cult.